I'm gonna be bored in this hotel for a little while, so I brought something cool to show you guys. I have been meaning to make a video about this, but I just haven't yet. Now, I just recently 3D printed a stand, or feet for it, so it can stand up on its own. I'll show you that. Now, you might be asking yourself, what the heck is this thing? Well, I will tell you. This I have been calling my modtop head. That's sort of a contraction between modular and laptop, because what this thing is a sort of like a laptop thing, except all of the pieces are modular. The keyboard, I haven't even shown you the keyboard, but the keyboard and mouse and screen are all able to be taken off of the thing, ideally. The screen can't be taken off just yet. The mouse and keyboard, they can be taken off rather easily because they're Bluetooth. And I also have a little Raspberry Pi sitting in the bottom here. So essentially, we have a power source, which is the power bank. We have a USB dock, so I can easily take off the keyboard and mouse dongles. And under that, we have a little SSD enclosure that plugs into USB 3.0, and so that's what I use to boot this thing. Let me bring it down here and show you. The way this is supposed to work is you set it up on a desk. So picture a desk. I'll use a chair at the desk as a desk because why not? So this leather was kind of fun to stitch together. I enjoyed it. It's a good process. So once that's undone, this is a keyboard here. You set it on the desk. You lift this open. This folds up. And then you have a functional laptop here. Let me show you. To turn it on, you just press the thing on the power bank. The button on the power bank, and as you see, the light turns on the Raspberry Pi, and this thing boots up. And it's a functional keyboard and mouse. The mouse is right over here, and so you'd use this as the mouse, and this is the keyboard. And the thing with the keyboard is it pops away because those are buttons. Those little buttons that I put onto this 3D printed mount thing. And this just lets me take it off easily, and I could put it somewhere else. And as you can see, there are little feet on there that make it not wobble, because if those little nubs weren't there, then it would wobble on these button things. So it does take a while to boot up, but that's okay. I should get into why I made this thing in the first place. It's running DWM, by the way. The reason why I made this is because I do tech stuff now as a career, and I'm in server rooms quite a bit. And I realized that a lot of people don't have the equipment necessary to maintain or work on servers. So I'll get into a server room and we'll be looking for a monitor and a keyboard and a mouse, and they don't have that laying around, or if they do, it's like a really old, outdated, VGA, DVI monitor, and like a really crappy keyboard. This thing is really solid. I'm really impressed with with Keychron's slim keyboard here. It's sort of a mimic of the Logitech MX keys, the keypadless version. I forget what it's called, but this thing apparently can run custom firmware. You can flash it onto here. It's called ZMK, I think, ZMK. So I might do that to swap the caps and escape, because that's always a good thing. And then a little mouse I got off of AliExpress. This is cool. It just turns on, and yeah. So every time I go into a server room, I can be sure that I have a keyboard, a mouse, and a screen that I can, just unplug it from here. I can even use this extra HDMI cable, and often I have a VGA to HDMI cable converter thing, and that's useful for when there is an older monitor that I can use and I would like a little bit more screen real estate. So that's sort of the introduction to this thing. The body, as you can see, color-coded lock cylinder pins. This is for rekeying locks. Yeah, and so it had a bunch of lock pins in here and springs and all sorts of little stuff for the lock components. And I repurposed it to be a little housing for this laptop project. So, oh, also it's running Kali under the hood, the ARM version of Kali. I'm going to do a proper video on this sometime, but I wanted to get something out regarding what I've been working on recently. And this is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.